So what's up YouTube, welcome to my channel Complete Tech Review, and in this video I'm going to talk about the boot space and also the option to increase it and what you have to purchase and what are the installations that you have to do and how you have to do it. That is what I'm going to talk in this video. The first one, the Renault Triber comes with a boot space which is less than 100 liters, to be precise around 84 liters. So as you can see, the boot space is not much. You can maximum put like 2 small trolley bags, and that too in lengthwise, and that's the best that you can do if you are engaging the third row. If you are not, then all you have to do is flip up this seat in the front and then you get a massive storage space. Yes, but that defies the whole purpose of buying a 7-seater with storage. So here what you have to do is, so before I get to the main part, mind you, I would like to tell that the Renault Triber is a very spacious vehicle. To give you an example, internally for the passengers, it is very spacious. Like you have cubby holes for all doors to keep a 1-liter water bottle, which is really nice. And you have all the spaces, like over here, you have a space to keep your phone. You have a place over here to keep other knickknacks. You also have a cool glove box, which is like first of its kind for its segment. And also, you have double storage cabinets, and this is a cool cabinet, so what else can you ask? But on situations where you have to keep your luggage, yes, in that situation I would only recommend, or I would suggest, again, take a look at what your RTO policies are or RTO rules and regulations are. For a private vehicle, can you put a roof rack? And when it comes to roof rack, yes, there are several different roof racks that you can opt for. But I have taken this brand, which is called as AMT, and also the reason why I've picked this and also not the sloping kind of carrier is mainly because of the cost as well as the design problem. So this roof rack is from the brand called AMT, and this one is mostly fitted to all the Maruti vehicles. And here this one cost me around 4,500. You can get it for a little more cheap if you bargain. The main problem for this, or the main issue for the Triber, is regarding the sloping roof. For the third row passengers, for the AC vent, the roofs kind of slopes to the upwards, and here is where you have a very small space between the roof rail and the roof. And mind you, whenever you're fitting a roof or carrier, you need to make sure that the roof carrier or the carrier sits on the roof rails. The roof rails are strategically placed on certain places where you have the load bearing capacity, and for this, if you see, these are very strategically thought about, and these are not just glued upon, but these are internally screwed. And to make sure that they are rigid and to make sure that they take the load, and the load bearing capacity for these roof rails is roughly around 30 to 35 kgs, which is really nice. So to do that, they have strategically placed it on the stronger portion of the roof. Many of you all have asked the question, can we just place a roof bag over here? Yes, you can do that, but there are chances where you can first scratch the paint of the roof. Number 2 is that the carrier bag can, with the load, sink in a little bit and also spoil the internal AC duct which goes inside, and also there can be certain wiring also, so that also can be a reason where you can damage it. So it is always suggestible and it is advisable to put your carrier on top of the roof rail. So yes, there is a small jugaad that you have to do, and that is mainly that if you're purchasing a roof rail or a carrier which is on hinges like this, which goes directly on the roof rail, please make sure that you are mounting it in such a way that it is not touching the roof. Else the load will kind of rest on the roof, and it can also can cause a dent on the roof. So if you have seen that I have placed the roof carrier on the roof rail, exactly on the roof rail, and it is mostly mounted at the edges and that is also important. And also I made sure that there is enough of gap and it is not touching the roof at all. That is an important thing. So please make sure that the roof rail is not touching the roof. What I meant is the carrier's hinges are not touching the roof. So in all the corners, if you see, the carrier hinges are not touching the roof. So that is important. Yes, some of them can say that the carrier can come a little bit ahead, but with this angle, if you see, it is exactly to the center of the vehicle. So the carrier sits exactly in the center of the vehicle. And then whenever you're placing any baggage on the carrier, make sure you're putting it on the extreme end where it is not in the front, but making it sure that you are putting the carrier mostly on the edge or to the corner of the carrier. So that is also important. So what brands of carriers that you can look for? Yes, you can go to your local accessories guy and you can pick up carriers which range from around 4,000 and can go upwards around 13,000. There are fancy carriers which kind of covers the entire length of this roof rails, but I feel there's a design flaw, and that flaw is mainly on this part where the rods which extends the length of the carrier would touch the roof of the car. So which I feel in some cases you need to first check what kind of a carrier it is and not spend much of it, and also see how it is connecting or touching the roof of the vehicle. If that's the case, then suggest not to purchase such kind of carriers, but go for one which kind of fits exactly to your vehicle and does not rest on the roof. While I'm stressing the point that it should not rest on the roof, it makes sense that the company gives roof rails and the carrier should be hoisted on that, but rather than putting it on the roof. So this brand costed me around 4,500. I made a separate video with installation, and that you can check it out on my channel, Complete Tech Review. And also, if you have any further questions, please do hit me in my comments, and also let me know if you have any other suggestions or alternatives. And if that's the case, yes, there have been certain comments that the placement is off, or the provision or the placement of the hinges is slightly off. See, as long as the roof rail is bearing the load exactly in the center, that is more than enough. And second thing is, the carrier is not touching the roof. That is also important, and if that's the case, then rest be assured that is fine with it. And you can see there's a small raised arch over here. That is mainly because over here the roof rail was touching the carrier was touching the roof, and because of that I made sure that the hinge is slightly placed a little bit forward, and the other one was placed exactly on the edge of the carrier. So again, as I said, there's a little bit of jugaad that you have to do, but saves a lot of interior space and gives you a good comfort where you can ensure to mount most of your luggage on top, because the Triber comes with a very less boot space. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, please like and subscribe to my channel. This is Kevin, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.